EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. They're going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. His 12th touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A big play there for the Raiders. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third, they need 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Ingram. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now Murray. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of only a yard.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
On the play.
13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here comes the jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, Broncos.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Two touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The Raider now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll work forward for a touchdown. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
2 yards on
So,
the pickup.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
37-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 52 yards.
That's good.
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver.
Ball give on the ground. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think I'm this defensive coordinator. Me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Biggest. Run right up the gut with Jensen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Genty. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get that complete to Franklin. There he goes again. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The extra point is good. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run. Gentile. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Green. Green.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
A.J. Cole in
Here's the punter
formation
now,
for the Raiders.
as he's on to punt for the Raiders. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him It is a big loss. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. On first down, Murray. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down and 3.
48-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Horton was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They time inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a design run for Murray, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray from the gun on third down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. After that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he should have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on third down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Back to the air once more on second down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
That's another Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle. That's Harvey.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Schrader's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's JT. And they'll have it across midfield down to the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back of him.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They go play action with Murray. Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. And he'll take it on in. Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Carlson's hit is good. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Pretty quickly, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
Now a give up the middle. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the give, this is Harvey. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Viking 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. Going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go play action now. Murray out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Murray going up top. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And the Raiders in that first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down.
Throwing again is Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the onward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is That's an incompletion. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Run out of the gun for Genti. And he will score! Game on! Ashton Genti! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Broncos.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's got another one. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
The
Raider now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Green. 2-2. Biggest.
From the gun, it's Murray. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20 7 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genti. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Going now, Murray on first down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Second down, Murray. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Broncos are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
At the 60, at the 60. 79 Bronco. Bronco 80. Check.
Now a little pop pass. Into space. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Raider now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 48, Raiders 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genti. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the
It's Murray. Oh, the ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
At the 50-yard line.
Murray now on second down. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Las Vegas.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Go on, Hurt.
Throwing Murray. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall into.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that...
Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.